Hello, this is Tyler Perry showing off my CSS final. I did my topic on technology addiction. Here we can see an animation I made using 3 different types of images. This one was an image that was related to my topic. And this was a logo I created using iPhone and some handcuffs around the word technology addiction to show people are something like chained to technology. And the other one is just a picture of myself. So my extract says that technology addiction is something is when someone is so reliant on technology that they have a hard time staying away from it, even if it's harmful. The person is unable to stay away from technology. So here is my table of contents with the different websites I created, the purpose, the effects and impacts, the technological aspects, the relationship to data, and references. You're going to first start off with the purpose. So all my websites were coded in HTML except for a style sheet that was coded on CSS. The HTML takes all the code I put into it and turns it into the websites you see. So all of this was code at some point. The CSS, like what I created for a style sheet, allows me to style any website that has a style sheet embedded into it to have the same font. So font or background color or whatever style you choose. So everything I made has a red background with a blue border around it because of the style sheet. This is my purpose. The whole purpose is to talk about technology addiction and what kind of effects it has on people, with some of the problems it has created. I have a video below showing more about it. These 2 images here, I wanted to show examples of technology addiction. There's a drawing this guy who was getting technology addicted into him like it's a drug. I want to show guy with his hands wrapped around an iPhone, showing he's kind of bonded to it and can't break free. So this is the effects and impacts page. First question was, what is the benefits and or harmful effects of technology addiction? There are a lot of different harmful effects it can have. They are more likely to develop depression or depression symptoms. There are a bunch of physical effects that can have on them, like lack of sleep. It's also been observed that brain matter density on the left side of their brain is less than on the right side, which in fact how they handle situations that require logical thinking. Graph on this side was taken from a survey I created. I used Google Forms to create the survey that asked my classmates about my topic. Then I put all the responses into Google Sheets to make a graph of the data I collected. So this is the graph of the impact, the degree to which people think technology impacts them based on how old they are. Bottom part is the age, and the side part is how much they think technology addiction affects them. There's someone use that example of technology addiction by showing people just staring at their phones, not paying attention to anything else. This was a graph I found about smartphone addictions around the world, and this was over time. So it's increased tremendously from 2012 to 2016. So the next question is, what impact does technology addiction have on our society? The main effect it has is it's causing people to spend a lot of time on their phones and not interact in the real world. Spend a lot of time on things like social media and YouTube. What is one other field other than computer science that technology addiction has impacted? One thing that's impacted is how companies are dealing with technology addiction. Originally companies tried to make their products as addicting as possible, but now they're trying to get people to spend less time on their phones in various ways. Technological aspects. So how do people interact with technology addiction? There are a lot of ways they can interact with it, from playing video games to going online or just checking social media. It's more of the video I made showing more about how people interact with it and what people think of it.
Oh man, do I love Instagram.
So what are your thoughts on technology addictions?
Being real, we depend too much on it. Yeah, especially this generation. Although I feel like a lot of people say I could stop it if I wanted to. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. Yeah. People don't even know how to get up the street from their house now. I mean, GPS. It's not gonna happen. They are very serious. It's very easy. Yeah.
Yeah, I recorded that video on my phone and then edited it on WeVideo and then put it on YouTube, which is the same thing I'll do with this video. I'm recording it with Screencastify right now. Then I'm going to edit it in WeVideo. Then I'm going to upload it to YouTube. Alright, so how does technology incorporate the big idea of the internet to accomplish this purpose? The internet is like a really big part of technology addiction, since like the internet is like the biggest way people interact with like technology, like playing games online or checking social media. So like that's a big thing that people are addicted to. Relationship to data. This image on there is like an example of how like, addicted people can be, like spending their time on multiple devices because like one isn't good enough for them. So question one is like, how does technology addictions consume data, produce data, and or transform data? It generally consumes data like whenever like someone spends time on a device, they're like feeding their addiction. What is one data concern, data privacy concern, or data security concern that is related to technology addiction? One data security concern is like how can like the cyberbullying. It seems like some people use social media like just go on there to bully people. So like if you spend more time on it, there could be a higher chance that you could become a cyberbully. These are my references. Oh, I forgot to mention my banner. Want like use something else like show people like change technology, and you can see my logo here again. These are the references I use to get my information. Wikipedia was my most helpful article. Got a lot of my information from that. So yeah, all of this was made on cPanel, which is a web server that I use that hosts like all my websites on it. It allowed me to not only make the websites, but then it like, put them on the web for me, which is really good. That is it. Thank you for watching. For more information, please visit my website. The URL is here in the end card. Thank you.